Um dos mais importantes intelectuais marxistas da atualidade, Istva veio a São Paulo apresentar uma conferência com o tema Crise estrutural necessita de mudança estrutural, a respeito da conjuntura política mundial. Em entrevista, ele explica um pouco sobre as revoltas populares que estão acontecendo hoje na Europa, no norte da África e no Oriente Médio. So, can we say this is the beginning of a new global political and economical order?
Well, it has already begun. You know, the crisis is a very long-standing crisis. You know, sometimes people forget that these problems have been accumulating over a long period of time. And what happened, you know, what gives a kind of dramatic image. Two things really, what happened in 2007 and 8 in America with the housing bubble, the big explosion of that housing bubble, which meant millions of people losing their homes, and the whole housing framework is in practical bankruptcy. That's what gave this dynamic aspect of it, and then followed by the North African, what they call the Arab Spring. Well, the Arab Spring is not finished. The Arab Spring will continue, and some of the problems, some of the biggest problems in that part of the world, not only they are not resolved, they are not even mentioned. You know, the biggest and most powerful, economically most powerful part of that world is Saudi Arabia. And when President Obama makes his speeches about democracy, somehow he forgets to mention that that country doesn't exist. And that country, which all this is supposed to be simply a problem about democracy, that country sent its military troops into Bahrain. Bahrain, where there was also a big explosive protest of the people, because you have also there a regime which is ignoring totally two-thirds of the population, and they started to be restless. And what happened? The Bahrainian government called in their friends, the Saudi Arabian government, and Saudi Arabian troops are also today in Bahrain. So the problems are behind it. Of course, you have very serious economic problems, including food. You know, people are unable to get the food they need. Food crisis. And the food crisis is going to continue. So even in North Africa, even in that part of Egypt, for instance, 80%, the people of Egypt, the poor people of Egypt, which is the overwhelming majority of the population, has to spend 80% of its income simply to buy food. And food prices are going up all the time. So enormous problem. It is certainly the beginning of something serious happening.